friends and the music people and the music lovers and the instrumentalists and sound guys and audio producers. Today I'm just having a different kind of environment. I want to sort out some drum kick with the issue, and I'm at home in Samanga JCC on Atarongai, and I've been privileged to be allowed to be the person to be servicing most of the equipment. And today I'm having to sort out this kick drum. It's a PV drums. Been here for the last 7 years. I'm telling you, where. Called a 500 series drums, and it's been playing here for like 7 years, and last Sunday it decided to die on us, and so we're changing a few things. We want to change this membrane and the back membrane also, just to increase the tonal sound of it, because we have been having a challenge with getting the good sound of the kick. And we're gonna be putting a few elements. Maybe can come around here. We'll be changing the kick. Also, the kick has been done some ukarabati. This, hey, let me show you. I have the key here, and this is a screwdriver. PK. Oh, today, by then, behind the camera is my friend called PK. He's one of the head media guys here. He's on the camera. This is a screwdriver, is a star. If I knew karabati hapa, but today we're gonna be changing to at least a better beat kicker. They call it a kick beater. Yes, a kick beater. Yeah, and because the guy who's playing is almost 9 years old still. Yeah, so he doesn't have a lot of value, so this one is gonna work for him. We're also going to be having the Evans double membrane skin for the kick. It's very tough compared to the other one that is here. The other one is Remo, and also the one for the front membrane, we're gonna be having the Tama. It's already in it. This from my friend. It's called Peter Musioki from Audio Visual. Yes, sounds. So thank you for hooking me up with this man. He's one of the guys who really supplies drums, and I'm gonna be showing you the difference between these skins and the ones that are here. So we're gonna be having almost a time lapse of it, and also we're gonna be putting this kick pot. Most drums don't usually have this kick pot, and it's one of the most important things and fundamentals of the kick. And as you can see, it's most people usually see this kind of design on woofers, subwoofers, and it usually enhances the low frequencies that are coming from the woofers. But now this one is going to be enhancing the low frequencies that are coming from the kick, because the kick usually has the low frequencies. And on top of that, we also added something small. It's called it's an EQ patch. It's a drum patch. So this one we're going to be placing it around here, where the kick will be hitting, so that at least it helps it, and so that it doesn't get worn out very easily. So up to there, let me go back to removing this whole skin. So most likely we're not going to go like the hole in this. So as I'm removing, I'm gonna have a time lapse most likely. Then I'm gonna show you what's inside here. Is worn out, as you can see. Maybe you can come closer. The guy here had done some karabati here, kidogo, but now this one is worn out, it cannot play. He had done a little of patching, and for me I feel like doing this kienyeji of patching, it usually affects the sound of the kick. It's supposed to be the other patch, so at least you don't change the sound of the kick when you're beating. So so inside here, they have done a lot of kind of soundproofing, that idea. Basically, for the drama professionals, everyone has their own ways of Nini. And for me, I think I'm gonna remove these things. So I'm gonna maybe leave them at a very small area so that it doesn't have, you don't kill the whole sound of it. So now let me turn it again on the other side so that we remove this one here. As you can see here, they made their own hole, but already it was worn out. It has kitamba here. I don't prefer that idea, but that's the guy who did this one. We prefer that one. So, but I feel like it was killing some sound because underneath it there's a kitamba. I think the idea was to reduce the vibration. So, but it doesn't need to be like tense outside. So let me also open this one. Get back to you guys when I'm finishing this one. So yeah, go. So as I was saying, yeah, there's this kitamba here. So I think it was just around the whole knee. You can see this one, I think it had already gotten worn out kidogo. That's why we usually advise having the kick pot. And also this hole is very small. So I'm not a professional drummer, but of course there is the design that we usually say that it's more professional. But this one is the Juakali way of doing it. So this one is gonna remove it. So I'm gonna deal with this area a bit later on. So let me first of all just put this other one first. So so as you're setting up, like I said, there's no lot of logic when it comes to setting up this thing, but sometimes people usually mistake which is the front, which is the back, and I usually say, like according to this one, they had set the other side as the front. Yes, no, as the place whereby they hit, and this one as the yes. No, this is the where we put the beating area. Then this is the front of the kick. Like I think you've gotten me. So the logo should be facing the drummer. So we're gonna start with this side because it's the most crucial. Yeah. So you make sure as you're setting it up, this name Evans, the brand logo for Evans, though I've not been sponsored by Evans, so don't think like I've been sponsored or even PV with my own video. So we gonna put it like that, then we bring the other ring here. So which one was this was the one for, yeah, this one was one out kidogo. So gonna put this one there, then we're gonna put now these other screws now all around. Maybe I can now this one has been So one of the key things to point out is, first of all, just tighten them just a little bit with your hand until you make sure that they have held the ring nicely. So one of the tips I can give out is that when you're starting to tighten the kick membrane or the kick skill, you don't screw like this. You screw them on opposite direction. If you're gonna start with here, you screw again this other side. Then you go to this side, then to this side, then to this side, to this side, then to this side, to this side. Because like here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have eight different screws. So you screw this one, you screw this one, you tighten this one, and you tighten this one, you tighten this one, tighten this one, in that order. So let me do that until we feel like it's a bit tight. Then also there's a way you can look at the membrane and you'll notice the places that you have not tightened very well. So like now here, there's a small bump here, so you can tighten a little bit of here until it disappears. It's very nice and smooth, so continue tightening it a little bit. I think for now, this is better for now, so we're gonna sort out the other one a bit later on. But in the meantime, we can listen to how it sounds so far. One of the other things I was telling you that I'm gonna be changing is this kick beater. So we're gonna be putting at least this other one. That is it's a new one. So there's a few designs that are usually there in the market, but this one is the one that I could find for now. The other ones are not yet in the market, but still it can still do for this purpose. Yeah. So gonna set it there first of all and tighten it up. So just to see how it feels when it's there. We're gonna set it later. We put the patch also, so we're gonna set it at least to the center because right now we haven't gotten everything in place. So I can still see there is a few bumps in the kick, so I'll try and tighten a little bit so that it can be a bit smooth. So that's for now, it's good. So now the other thing I wanted to change is I feel like there's too much sponge here inside the kick, so I'm gonna remove a few of them. Then we just create at least some room on the nice hole. So we're gonna use this one to at least make the sound come out a bit more nicely. So just to, you don't have to make it too dead. So most people usually have a lot of ideas, but I usually feel like if the kick even is left naturally, it should sound nicely. But depending now with the sound you want, that's when we'll see what to put inside. At least we will have the space from the guitar, or unless maybe we're gonna remove again, then we see how it's gonna sound. But we at least will put some small sponges down here just to reduce the vibrations. Yeah. So let me just put this other. Let me show you this other thing that we're gonna be working on. We're gonna be putting the kick forks. Guys, after a few struggling with the kick pot, I decided to just use my own way in my head, the way it can look better. But at least up to where we are. Hey, kindly write in the comment section what you think I would have done differently. That maybe in the next video I'm gonna try and do it differently. I was just using my own way and my thinking, because these things sometimes can really disturb you, but at least we have it inside on the membrane, and it feels stable. It feels stable. So, and I know, I feel it's gonna fulfill the purpose. Just the same way as the other membrane, we are setting it at the center, the name being at the center, and here as well we're gonna be putting the stand of the other toms. So let me tighten up this other ring to the other ring. The same criteria. Tighten here, you tighten here. I've just finished tightening it by hand. I can feel they're a bit tight, though not very much, just a little bit. So now you take the key, start tightening. Now I've just finished just tightening it a little bit. This is one of the sponge that we removed. This is the kitamba. Kitambo, yeah, I was saying kitambo. Long time ago I used to place like a long rag from here to here, and sometimes even at the front, just to reduce the vibration. But I've come to realize sometimes it's not absolutely necessary to put the rag. So as you can feel, so we just want a tighter sound, but even like that it still sounds nice. So the other part, it depends now with the preference of the drummer. The drummer is the one who decides where they feel this, the tone of the drum, the way they would like it to be. So I'm also noticing, let me so maybe you can come on this side. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but let me turn the kick. Peace. Now, according to the way I'm seeing, the beater is hitting a bit slightly higher. So we want it around at the center. So like you can see, it's hitting a bit higher. So we need to adjust the beater a little bit. So we're gonna put a patch around here. So it's quite a big one. So even having it just around there still be okay. from your side, I see. Good. So that's the end of this video. I've just done it the way I know, and we just repaired this kick from that previous version. I'm gonna take that clip, show you where it was and what we have right now. So I'll allow the gate to just go around on it, take a video of it. Hello my people. Now I've just finished setting up the kick, and we have jamaa mwingine hapa anaitwa Chris. Hey Chris.
My guys.
What's up?
My guys.
Maybe you can play. I don't know if guys will be able to hear the sound that is coming out of the kick. We've done a few adjustments. We just put some little of some fabrics kidogo just to tune the sound. Remember we had the sponge before, so I took some fabric kidogo. I wish I was able to set it up. I show you guys, but it's just to tone the kick in itself. And maybe Chris, can you play it just a little bit? I don't know if people will be able to hear it. Man. Okay, just a minute. Teresa, can you try switching off the mixer, the kick line? Switch off the kick line. Just want to hear the natural sound of the kick itself. Yeah, now that's the kick itself. Switch, Teresa, switch on. Now it's on. They have the JBL SRX 18-inch subs, so they have two of them, so they're doing quite okay. So that's the end product, man. How is it, Chris? How do you like the drum kick?
Very nice. Boom, boom, boom.
He's really enjoying the drum. So that's how we do it. So we'll be having more videos of setting up equipment, and just a minute, man. So guys, I just want to say thank you for even watching this video. If there's a friend of yours that you can tell them to just watch the video, just share it with them, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button so that at least it can be shared, it can reach so many people. Thank you so much. God bless you. This Team Destiny out. And hey, what do you say? Out.